Signatures are back. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're having a wonderful week. Happy Friday. As you can tell, I rolled out of bed, turned on the computer, and here I am. We're going to be doing this video because we have interesting, awesome news today. We're going to be talking about Sword Art Online 10th anniversaries. Yeah, I did say signatures are back. We have Overlord 2 release day on the Japanese side, and one case of cheating in Bro for Card Fight Vanguard. I just thought it was an interesting way to do it. First up, we have Sword Art Online 10th anniversary. As you can tell from this page, it is in Japanese. This set is coming out on November 18th, 2022. That is Sword Art Online 10th anniversary anime for Weiss Schwarz Japan. This set includes signatures, which, if you've been following any of Weiss Schwarz in the past year, you know we have not been getting any sort of signature cards for any Aniplex anime. And we did not know why. You know, let's be real here. We don't know why. The commonality was it's Aniplex. It could have been because of build divide. It could have been because VAs want more, VA companies want more money. Something like that. In the end, we didn't get them. And that's all that really mattered. It doesn't matter why we didn't get them. So people started looking towards buying Japanese product to ensure that there are signatures. Today on Weiss Schwarz Twitter and whatever other social media they have, they let us know this page has been updated. And as you can see, the page has been updated with signatures, right? Every pack you purchase has a chance to contain a signed card. This comes out on April 21st, 2023. So they're back. And we know Data Live has shown, you know, a Sword Art Online 10th anniversary signature on here, which I basically said was there's no mistake about it. Signatures were coming back. I had this feeling signatures were coming back for a while now, definitely about 2 months ago. I know I talked about it on the quarterly communication. Build divide didn't seem all that interesting to me. Bushiroad's been making a ton of money off Weiss Schwarz English, so it made sense, right, to fight to get signatures back. And here we are. So I am excited. There's going to be a lot of implications because of this signature coming back. And they do look wonderful. I cannot wait to get it. I did order Japanese because I did not want to have a Sword Art Online set where I could not actually get signatures. There was Sword Art Online Alicization. That was one of the first sets. It was actually the second set that had serial numbers on it. Yeah, second set. That did really well when you got a signature card, as we know. When you didn't get the signature card outside of the Asuna, everything else is pretty low on the SP value chart. But what you see here is the implications, right? First off is how many people are looking to cancel the Japanese order. We are 2 weeks away. I think there are going to be some people that are looking to cancel their booster box orders because they don't want to spend the money on it, right? If we know English is going to be the same as the Japanese, you can definitely see that some people aren't going to want this product anywhere. They're going to say no. I am personally going to keep mine. I didn't order like a huge amount of it. I had this feeling again that we were getting signatures back, so I didn't want to bet the farm on it, and I'm really glad I didn't. So signatures are back. When we have Data Live here, Data Live was updated. Again, I showed this picture here that had Silica on it, the VA of Silica on here. And the big thing about this one was this video happened 2 weeks ago. And as of 2 weeks ago, that means that they were typing up this actual product page for Data Live. So in this video, I hypothesized something, right? I was talking about PowerPoint. When I make my PowerPoints, if I have a list and I say I do this with my buy or invest videos. So secret here, I make my buy or invest videos. I just use the one prior and plop other pictures and information on top of it. Why? Because it's already like a template format that I got going on. If I use cool icons, then I can keep those icons or change it to something else. In that same way, if Silica was on this list, that means to me, they copy and pasted the list from Sword Art Online and replaced the names. Not the other way around. It wasn't Data Live over to Sword Art Online. It was Sword Art Online over to Data Live. That's just my guess again. So that means for a while now, they've had this knowing that signatures were going to be coming back for Sword Art Online, which is pretty messed up because in that period of time, people were ordering the Japanese product, right? You could have saved some people money. Some people are going to honor their orders and they're going to take it, pay for it, and take it. Some other people are going to cancel it. So in the end, you may just be hurting some stores. Again, I'm throwing a lot of hypotheticals out there. So I just want to say that on these kind of things, I really feel like you should just be upfront when you have the information and let us know. Because as a customer, I don't feel all that bad. Again, I didn't buy a ton of these things, so I bought enough to be happy with. But at the same time, I think you may have burned some people that might have actually ended up buying cases of Sword Art Online 10th anniversary for the Japanese side. Okay, I think that's the one part of that that's really messed up. So, anyways, I'm happy to get signatures back. Let's not have a sad party. Let's have a happy party. But we'll see how stores, what happens with stores if people cancel. The other part of it is there is no mention of serial card numbers yet. We know serial card numbers, they've shown up because of the lack of signatures. Now that you have signatures back on here, are we going to get the mythical signature serial number card on here? I think that'd be really cool. Rebirth for You is already doing that. So why not, Weiss Schwarz? Why not just step into that? Make these cards like super expensive. But no matter what happens, Sword Art Online 10th anniversary for the English set, signatures back. People are going to buy a ton of it. I have no doubt in my mind. Lastly, Kaguya. Nope, no signatures. No signatures on here. No serial numbers on here. If you want them in a band, you can buy them, but there will be no signatures at this point. I have not pre-ordered this at all. I'm past that point where I'm just going to always buy during pre-order, especially the ones with no signatures. I will buy this. I tell you, I will buy this. I love Kaguya. I just don't know how much I want to buy yet. So as I mentioned before, I did these buy or invest videos to help you out, but truly sometimes I sit there and I think about how much I'm going to buy for myself. That is not a joke when I do say that. And Kaguya without signatures, without serial numbers or anything like that, it's actually really making me think, how much do I really want of this? So one day I'll pre-order it. Just hasn't happened yet. Overlord 2 has come out for Weiss Schwarz Japan. It came out today officially. And the big thing for that, for me anyways, I like these going first, going second cards, as you can see here. Overlord 2 Albedo, $23. This is on Nova TCG. I like using Nova TCG because it's a lot easier to see than Yuyute, right? You got like these washed out looking cards that kind of pixelated and stuff. Over here in Nova TCG, you got some nice looking cards. So $23 on Albedo, $4.15 for Ainz. Pretty expensive, especially if you look back at the other first, going second cards. When you take a look at the SPs, these are definitely a kind of feel bad moment. I don't like the prices that I'm seeing, especially when you have these prices now and knowing that 99% chance this set is coming out for English Weiss Schwarz. Let me just check here, right? Unless I totally blacked out and forgot everything, right? Yep, so Overlord is not on the product schedule yet, but one day maybe. So when you look at these prices, let's just take a look. And I know there's some that are sold out, so you have to adjust for that. But when you look, we got 43, 72, 92, 43, 65, 72, 285, and 43. Those are your SPs. There's SECs down below. But most of the time you're not going to get an SEC. That's just harder to get, right? And that's on purpose. So when I look at these prices, it's really scary to think about that these prices are that low, because translate that to English, translate that into how much you think are actually going to be bought because of the Albedo opening cases and all that stuff. And it's looking ugly, really ugly, especially since the ratio doesn't hold up anymore. When it comes to like multiply by 2, multiply by 3, something like that, those ratios don't hold up anymore. We're way past that point. SECs, that Albedo over there is $1,600 sold out. We have Eins over here sold out $325 as well. Yuyute had it up, and again, you can do your translation of conversion of yen to USD however you want. You do 1-for-1 if you want because of the fees and all that. But no matter what, I saw this last night at like 199,000 yen. It sold out and then reappeared here for 248,000. Same thing with this one as well, 49,800. Jeez, I never get used to that. I always just put the little decimal point in there in my mind. So 449,800. It was lower. Now it came back up at a higher amount. Looking at the other cards, the triple rares, you have Albedo here at $29, but other things, you know, are roughly okay. We got $7 here. We got Eins over here for $8. SR cards, some are doing well, some aren't, and you can see that. So value-wise, when I take a look at this, oh, and double rares, right, you have Albedo over here for $10. And if you notice, the going second card, which has Albedo, this is the double rare art. This is the SP art. Yep, SP art as well. So if you cannot afford to get that going second card and you just like the art, maybe pick up the double rare. I wouldn't say pick up the SP, it's sold out and it's pretty expensive. You're not going to be able to get the going second card. Then maybe just get the double rare if you like the art. So there it is. And then if it comes up for English, just buy the English one. Oh, that looks nice. I do like that one. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not a huge Overlord fan. I do like Overlord, but not enough to say that I like Albedo for $23. Not at all. So just if anybody's out there, just keep in mind there is a chance that it comes out for English. And always the more interesting part here is when you take a look at what's sold out on Nova TCG, we got 3 of the 4 girls have sold out, Shaltir Nabe and Albedo herself. On Yuyute, they're all stocked up. There's a decent supply of them. Yeah. It's always amazing to me when I take a look at the English side. That's what actually sells out. Like English side as English buying Japanese. It's always interesting to see what gets bought out. Going first, going second, my favorite here would be the Quince, of course. This thing is pretty expensive, and they're out of stock of the bikini ones. I guess people like that art, and there's one left of this wedding version. If you do like these going first, going second cards and buy from Yuyute or anywhere else, I mean, Yuyute has these up for 1280 yen. The Nazarick ones, I keep saying Nazarick, but Overlord Volume 2 ones, 400 yen for Eins, and then we also have 680 out on Albedo. And that's only if you use that. I know some people open these boxes and they sell it on Facebook and other places, so make sure to check that out. If you have a friendly opener, not friendly, your neighborhood friendly opener on like Whatnot or Drip or any other of those places, I know they open these up. Maybe they have one that they kept for themselves. You can probably try to ask to buy it from there as well. Okay, so that's everything. Good luck out there. Keep in mind, I think it's coming out for English. It might not. It might be like a Sword Art Online thing. Maybe you want to just pick up some Japanese if you're really interested in it. For me, I'm going to hold out for it when it does come over to buy whatever I want to buy. I'm not sure what I want to get from this set. I might just buy some sealed and be done with it. I look through, nothing really pops out to me. Except for like Demiurge. I do like him. That's a cool looking card right there. That is a really nice looking card. Look at him. So menacingly. Anyways, announcement. Cheating during Bro. There was some cheating during Bro. This is for Card Fight Vanguard. It didn't list anything down here about how this person cheated, so I'm just going off a Twitter comment. Basically, they said this connection, and when he came back, he had an extra card in hand. That is some guts right there. I will say that if that's actually what happened, that is some serious guts. It wasn't even just like you replaced the card, you threw the one away, and you put one back in your hand. You put an extra card in hand. So I don't know what really went down. I'm reading the comments. That's what it says. If that's what really took place, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Anyways, lastly, I want to say, remember, now that we have Sword Art Online 10th anniversary coming out with signatures. That puts that back on the table as an just watch out for your budget. I know I talk about this a lot, but even going into what we know, we may be. I'm thinking we're in a recession. Other people are saying we're coming into one. It hasn't happened yet. But no matter what, just again, we're in the holiday seasons. Watch out what you buy. Here is the schedule of stuff that is coming out. Make sure to allocate enough money so that you can buy it. You don't want to be in a situation where you're like having to choose, and hopefully people don't do this, choosing to push off a bill to buy this booster box. Whatever booster box on the screen that you want, trial deck or power up sets or cheering collection. Hopefully you don't do that, but you have enough notice now that these are coming soon and to save up some money for it if you want that. If not, you know what? Just buy some singles. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. Right? Just pick off this one, this Demiurge, $4. You don't have to buy a booster box, just buy this one. And it's an SR. Well, it used to be $4. It's out of stock, but roughly $4. That is a cool looking card. I will tell you, that's nice. Anyways, last thing, Powerball. You know, let's talk about this. $1.5 billion. Talking about budgets. Remember, you only need one ticket to win. You might not want to buy like 200 of these. That's not good because it got to the $1.5 billion for a reason. There was a lot of people that lost to get it to that number. So the chances of us winning, anybody winning, really low, but you need one to win. That is true. I just won't go overboard here, okay? I mentioned this because make sure you at least buy one. Test out your luck. See if you can actually get one, but don't go nuts here. And I do like nice things. So if you win, don't forget about me. I think it'd be cool. No, but more seriously, it's this talk was really about the budget, and you know, good luck to everybody out there. Make sure you get one. I'm gonna be calling up my niece. She has not gone to a casino since she hit 21, and I want to use that 21 luck that she's got somewhere stored up in there, and we'll see what actually happens. So, as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside your budget. Have a good one, everybody.